Evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Huntoon Field for tonight's WIAA non-conference boys varsity soccer match between the Madison Memorial Spartans and your Oregon Panthers. Here are tonight's starting lineups. For Madison Memorial, at defender, a junior number 2, Diego Mancera. At defender, a junior number 4, Andrew Johnson. At defender, a senior number 6, Christian Vitella. Starting at midfielder, a junior number 8, Lorenzo Mancera. At forward, a senior number 11, Tyshawn Caldwell. At midfielder, a senior number 12, William Lemkuel. At midfielder, a junior number 13, Max Walters. Starting at forward, a senior number 14, Noah Mejden. At defender, a sophomore, number 22, Eric Jensko. At defender, a junior, number 23, Sam Robertson. And in goal, a senior, number 1, Saxon LaFlash. Coach for the Madison Memorial Spartans is Ben Voss. And now for your Oregon Panthers. Starting at defender, a junior, number 4, Johnny Coughlin. At defender, a junior, number 5, Colin McCombs. At midfielder, a junior, number 6, Carter Hendrickson. At defender, a senior, number 10, Kyle Ray Rower. At forward, a senior, number 11, Zach Paisley. Starting at forward, a junior, number 12, Madison Kondua. At midfielder, a junior, number 13, Zach Schultz. At midfielder, a junior, number 18, Zach Bennett. Starting at defender, a senior, number 21, Cade Zielinski. At midfielder, a senior, number 22, Colin Legler. And in goal, a senior, number 00, Shane Sullivan. Your Panthers are coached by Kevin May and Chris Mitchell, assisted by Andrew Krenz. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, to honor America, would you please rise, remove your hats, and join in singing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming,
Madison Memorial High School, Oregon High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. On behalf of Oregon's sports administrator, Mike Carr, good luck to all coaches and competitors. We hope everyone will enjoy tonight's event in the spirit of positive sportsmanship.
Welcome in to another OCA media presentation of Oregon Boys Soccer. This is Guy Pearson along with Sean Bull on the camera. We're ready for a game, non-conference game between the Oregon Panthers and the Madison Memorial Spartans. Panthers come into this game with a record of 9-3-3, 3 losses, 3 ties, and the Spartans come in with a record of 3 wins, 6 losses, and 3 ties. This is a non-conference matchup. The Spartans are Division I and come from the Big 8 conference. They're currently in 8th place in the Big 8 conference. However, they do still have their 3 remaining games are against bottom half teams, so they're certainly have a good chance to finish in the middle of the pack of the Big 8. So I think we'll have a pretty good matchup tonight despite the disparity in the overall records. Last year these two teams met. They finished in a scoreless tie. Trouble right to start. The player runs into the keeper.
Saved by Sullivan.
Fortunately, Sullivan is okay. So tough hit on that one. That was Tyshawn Caldwell with the shot, and then on the follow through ran over Sullivan, but he looks to be okay. So he'll take the punt towards the sideline near the Memorial bench. Now the Panthers will be able to come up with it defensively. Looks like they do have Memorial does have some speed on their front line, so we'll have to be careful, cognizant of that. They're also got some decent size as well, so we'll see how this game goes. Spartans maintaining control of the ball in their offensive half at this point. All right, here come the Panthers bringing it up. This is Schultz, passes it to Kondoa. Panthers on the move. Kondoa passes it to the far side there. Carter Hendrickson controls the ball in front of the box, leaves it for Paisley. That shot, though, is saved
by LaFlash.
LaFlash, the keeper, in goal for the Spartans. Spartans push up quick across midfield. Ball's centered to the middle, but backed out by the Panther defense. Bennett pushes it up and across, but it's knocked out. It'll be a throw in for Oregon. Ray Rauer to take the throw in. We're 3 minutes into the game. Throw in near the box or just in front, headed back out though by Paisley, and it's going to go out by the Oregon bench, and it'll be a Spartan throw in quickly. Panthers come in tonight after defeating Stoughton 3-0 and Edgewood 2-0 this week. So this is the third game of the week for the Panthers, as well as it is for the Spartans also. Memorial is coming off of 2 ties this week with
free kick, Madison Memorial.
They tied Tuesday night to Sun Prairie, and then Oconomowoc on Thursday. Just 2 weeks left in the regular season here for the Panthers. This is game number 16. And we've got 2 weeks left before tournament starts. Ray Rauer throws it in to the box, just over Kondoa's head, and then back out now. As Ray Rauer will set it up again to make the attack, but it goes out over the end line or over the sideline and be a throw in for Spartans. Ball is center, but knocked out by the Memorial defense. Knocked out of bounds here. Comes over in front of us, and we'll have a throw in. Johnny Coughlin will take the throw in. Paisley heads it, but Memorial knocks it out of bounds again. So 4 games left for the Panthers after tonight. Be Milton away on Tuesday, and then three consecutive home games the following 8 days. Ray Rauer to set up another throw in here. Throws it towards the front of the box. It's actually headed by a Spartan backwards, but that shot's taken, but wide by
Goal
Bennett.
kick, Madison Memorial.
About 6.5 minutes into the game with no score. Spartans came out with a quick flourish on offense, and then the Panthers had a little bit of an opportunity with the possession here, but we'll see who gains control of this ball off of the kick. The Panthers do. Kondoa with it. Passes it to the side. Hendrickson. Back to McCombs. We work it over the other side, to this side. That pass, however, goes errant past Schultz, and Memorial will throw it in now. Nicely defended there by Legler, and it's out, but it'll be a throw in again. Caldwell takes the throw in again, throws it towards the corner. And that's knocked off of Panther, so it'll be a corner kick for the Spartans.
Corner kick, Madison Memorial, taken by Noah Mejden.
Sullivan knocks it out away from the goal, from the goal, and then another shot. He saves it this time, so Panthers come back up with it. Schultz heads it towards Paisley, but now the Spartans come back for it. Spartans get a throw in at midfield. Shot goes
Goal
wide
kick.
there
Oregon.
by Madison, and it'll be a goal kick now for the Panthers. Sullivan to take it. Spartans play good defense and pressure the ball. Spartans have struggled a little bit in scoring goals. Could be a little bit based on the competition they've played, but they average 1.3 goals per game. They've given up 1.75. Panthers have given up 1.1 goals per game. A chance to bring that down to a solid 1 with a shutout tonight. Meanwhile, the Panthers average scoring 2.5 goals per game. Ray Rower with the throw in, middle of the box there, headed up and over though.
Goal kick, Madison Memorial.
Goal kick taken. Caldwell with it, but loses it, but Legler knocks it out of trouble, but out of bounds, so Caldwell will throw it in for the Spartans. That ball goes out of bounds, though, off of the Spartan, and it'll be now a throw-in for the Panthers. Try to work offensively, get back in the offensive zone. You'll see that the Spartans really come and crowd the ball with 2 players attacking the ball all the time, especially in a defensive. The team is trying to bring it across midfield. So there's a nice header from Paisley to Kondwa to set him up on a break. That shot goes off of the keeper, though, and it'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. Nice header pass from Paisley to set Kondwa up. And on that break, he gets the shot, but the keeper played it well.
Corner kick, Oregon.
Flash, the keeper for the Spartans. Panthers will take a corner kick. Kondwa clears away here. Corner kick up and into the box and knocked away by the Spartans. Now Bennett has it again, but now Schultz is chasing it down. Brings it to the front of the box, but now McCombs has it. Pushes it into Kondwa with a tap pass attempt to Paisley, but not quite. Spartans try to hustle it back and now hold up a little bit to maintain control, bring it across midfield. Ball's centered into the box, but Sullivan comes up quickly to retrieve it. Bennett now Nope, Spartans get control back and bring it across midfield. Ball's kicked towards the corner and but over the end line. So it'll be a goal kick for Shane Sullivan and the Panthers.
Now in for Oregon, Nick Borden. Goal kick, Oregon. Save by Sullivan.
Caldwell made a nice move there, but two defenders were there staying in front of him, and his attempt and shot was easily saved by Sullivan. Ball's kicked to the corner. Zawinski there tries to keep it in bounds, not able to, and it'll be a throw-in for the Spartans now. Caldwell takes the throw in. We're 15 minutes into this game with no score. He throws it into the box. That shot by Madison is out and over the goal, up and over the goal.
Goal kick, Oregon.
So Sullivan will now kick it out to Ray Rauer, and the Panthers will try to move on the attack, get it across midfield. It's kicked up to Kondwa. Now to McCombs, but it's knocked away from him. And the Spartans get it back. Nice step up by Zielinski to push it back. Caldwell along the end line, but nicely defended there by Zielinski. The Panthers move it back up. McCombs boots it across the midfield. That's going to be a foul. And the Panthers, though, will kick it quickly, hoping to get the Spartans off guard, but nothing doing. Spartans back with it as Mesden has it at midfield, and now they bring it across. Here comes Caldwell again along the end line. Two defenders there, though, to stop him. There were two players, but that's offside.
Free kick, Oregon.
And the Panthers will kick it. And they're going to call Caldwell there on the push in the back on Ray Rauer
Free
tumbled.
kick, Oregon.
And so Ray Rauer will get a free kick here in front of the Spartan bench. Ball's kicked out of bounds by the Spartans, so the Panthers will throw it in. We'll have a couple of substitutions coming in for
Now
the Panthers.
in for Oregon.
Looks like Johnny Auer's back in
Auer
here.
and Max Wirtz.
Johnny missed Thursday night's game. Good to see him back in. So the Panthers will now throw it in front of their bench. Ray Rauer comes over in front of the Panther bench. He'll take both feet into the bench to start his run. Throws it in front of the box, but it's kicked out by the Spartans. Coughlin then heads it back in. Madison kicks it towards midfield. Spartans back up on the move to Caldwell. Caldwell does have some speed, but that ball's kicked over the end line. And they are going to call that a corner kick for Memorial.
Corner kick, Madison Memorial, taken by Noah Mejden.
Sullivan being crowded in the goal on this corner kick. It kind of goes to nowhere, and the Panthers are able to kick it out. McCombs gets tripped up on that one. It'll be a free kick for the Panthers.
Oregon.
We're 20 minutes into this game with no score. Beautiful Saturday night, September 30th. That's headed by Auer back to Kandwa. There was a little hold on there, but the referee didn't see that. Wirtz kicks it in, but the Spartans kick it out of bounds. And Panthers will have a throw in as we have another
now
substitution.
In for Oregon, Zach Schultz.
Zach Schultz into the game, back into the game. Wow, there's a chance for Kandwa. Gets his foot under the ball though. Wirtz takes a shot, but it goes wide right of the goal. So the
Goal kick,
Spartans will have a goal
Madison
kick.
Memorial.
The Flash, the keeper for Memorial, takes the kick. Ball's out, and it'll be a throw in for the Panthers and past midfield. Ray Rauer throws it long to put the pressure on the defense. Auer attempts to kick it off of a Memorial player, but he missed the player, so it'll be a throw-in for the Spartans. The Spartan player ran up significantly above where the head of where the referee said the ball was out, so he's going to have to throw it in again. There's a foul called on the Spartans. The Panthers are going to have a free kick, and they're going to work fast with it. Down to Ray Rauer towards the corner. Now it's booted out again off of the Panther dugout. So Ray Rauer will take a throw in. Right in front of the box, or in the middle of the box. Kandwa jumps to bat the defensive attempt, and it's knocked towards the keeper, the Flash. He takes it, and he'll punt it away. Madison shielding the player away. Tough play, nice recovery by Sullivan. He throws it up to midfield.
Free kick, Oregon.
Panthers trying to work quickly on their free kicks here. McCombs kicks it, but into the defensive wall with the Spartans, and the Spartans will try to move the ball up across midfield. Legler, however, is there. Legler making a play, and it's a foul as he grabbed Caldwell
Free
by the
kick,
shoulder, pulled him
Madison
down.
Memorial.
So it'll be a free kick for Memorial. Spartans maintain control off of that kick. Nicely defended there by Zielinski. Another block shot by Zielinski. And the chase continues. Caldwell now with the ball. Brings it into the box. Leaves it for a teammate. And that shot is saved by Sullivan. We're 25 minutes into this game with no score.
Sullivan.
Nice game, good game here tonight between the Panthers and the Memorial Spartans. Nicely left by Auer to Kandwa, and now Kandwa brings it into the box. Auer makes an attempt with the leg to kick it in, but not quite. Now the header doesn't go, and the Spartans get it out of trouble. Fast action, been very fun to watch here so far. The Spartans will try to take advantage, both teams trying to take advantage of an open field when it comes to them by moving quickly out of the defensive area. Spartans working it around, looking for an opportunity. Passed into the box. Mesden, though, can't control it. Nice step up there, but the Spartans are also ready to keep it in. Nicely played there by Coughlin to get it out of trouble away from Caldwell in front of the box, and let the Spartans maintain possession. Defense working hard here. We got to get the ball out of the zone. That ball goes off of Sullivan, so it's going to be
Sullivan.
It's going to be a corner kick for Memorial.
Corner kick, Madison Memorial. Taken by Noah Mesden.
Mesden with the corner. Caldwell heads it, but wide of the box. We're going to call that off of a Panther, though, and
Corner
set it
kick,
up and do it
Madison
again.
Memorial, taken by Noah Mesden.
Memorial has some big bodies on the corner kick, can be effective. Sullivan bats it away, and the Panthers are up on the move. Borden to Auer, to McCombs. Wirtz. But the Spartans kick it out of trouble. Ray Rauer here chasing it down again against Mesden. He's pushed in the back, and that'll be a free kick for the Panthers.
Free kick, Oregon. Now in for Oregon, Zach Paisley.
Paisley comes in, gives Condola a rest. He's been working hard in the middle of it in the last few minutes. Combs gets it to Borden. Borden down to Legler. That's knocked off of a Spartan player and over the end line, so it's going to be a corner kick for the Panthers. 29 minutes into the game. See Kondo out. We'll see who's going to take this corner kick.
Corner kick, Oregon. Taken by Nick Borden.
Kick to Paisley. It's deflected and in. Did Wirtz get the foot? I think Wirtz may have been the one to knock it in off of the original shot. Original shot from Paisley. Wirtz deflects it into the goal. Nicely done. Nicely done, Panthers. Panthers up 1-0. So 29-20 into the game. Panthers get the 1-0 lead.
Oregon goal scored by Max Wirtz. Assist from Zach Paisley. Time of the goal, 29-20.
Paisley gets back up to come up with it. Now McCombs has
Now
it.
in for Madison Memorial, Jake Weinbach. And in for Oregon, Zach Bennett.
So far, this game's been fairly even in terms of the attack, but it's great to have great that Panthers have scored first. Spartans will still keep up the pressure, but now we want to be able to make sure we can defend them. That's knocked out, but it'll be a throw in, not a corner kick. So, and Caldwell comes over to take that for the Spartans. Thrown into the box, but Ray Rauer's there to head it out. Caldwell gets it back though. His pass is knocked away by the Panthers. Coughlin kicks it out. They're calling Borden for a push there earlier on the play, so it's going to be a free kick for Memorial.
Free kick, Madison Memorial.
It's kicked into the box. Shot saved by Sullivan.
Save by Sullivan.
Paisley heads it up towards Auer, but past him. Wirtz now with it. Wirtz shields ball from the player, the Spartan player, and the Panthers are able to control until Spartans now come up with it. That ball goes out of bounds, so the Panthers are going to be able to throw it in their offensive zone. Coughlin comes
Now
over to
in
take the throw
for
in.
Oregon, Carter Hendrickson and Madison Kandua.
Hendrickson and Conwell back in. Paisley working on near side. That goes out, so it'll be another throw in. As closer to the box, so Ray Rauer's going to slide over and take it. As he'll be able to get it into the box from here. Sets up and throws it in. It's in the middle of the box. It's headed by Paisley and
saved
by LaFlash.
LaFlash.
Bennett heads it, and the Panthers gain control of this one and are on the move again. They're set back up on their defensive line, but Ray Rauer kicks it towards Paisley. That attempt, however, is knocked away by the Spartans, and they'll keep possession. Nicely intercepted by Coughlin, and the Panthers are back on the move. Kandua coming back for it. Now Wirtz has it. Ball's kicked out by the Spartans across midfield. The Panthers are going to have a throw in after we have a substitution here.
Now in for Oregon, Colin Legler.
Spartans trying to bring the ball past midfield. Panthers are giving them some trouble. That ball is going to go out of bounds and be another throw in for the Panthers. 35 minutes into the game, the Panthers lead 1-0. Spartans boot it long across midfield, trying to get Caldwell. Sullivan runs out and is able to get his foot on it and kick it out of bounds before Caldwell can get to it. That throw in, though, is dangerous, centered across, but kicked out by the Panthers. Spartans, though, maintain possession, and that ball is going to be over the end line, knocked as it's going to be a corner kick for Memorial.
Now in for Madison Memorial, Noah Mejden. Corner kick, Madison Memorial. Taken by Noah Mejden.
Mejden just in to take the corner kick. And he'll set it up, kick it into the box. Knocked out by the Panthers. Panthers looking for a handball call, but
Oregon.
Not called, and so it'll be but it went over the goal, so it'll be a goal kick for Shane Sullivan. Schultz comes back for it. McCombs leaves it for him again, but now the Spartans are into the box here. Caldwell chases it, far corner. Defended well by Ray Rauer. Spartans trying to get space and work. Ball's kicked up into the box. However, the Panthers defense chasing them around. Oh, player attempted to knock it off of our player and out of bounds, but well defended there. This time, though, that goes off McCombs. There'll be a throw-in for Memorial. Panthers on the move now. Paisley with it, brings it across midfield. Conduit comes back for it, but now Memorial takes it away. Memorial having the offensive opportunities here the last few minutes. Madison now with it, knocked out of bounds. And it'll be a throw-in for Memorial. Madison with it by the baseline end line. They try to get it back into him. The Panthers defended well. There's a tussle for the ball, and that'll be called a foul on the
free kick.
Spartans, so Panthers will get a free kick here. Ray Rower to take it. Spartans, though, keep control of the ball. Now it's taken away and pushed to Paisley. Is going to be a foul called on the Panthers. So with 6 minutes left in the half,
Madison
Spartans
Memorial
will have a free kick, trailing 1-0 to the Panthers. That ball's into the box. Madison shielded the player well, but it bounced off of his foot. Now, still trouble, though, as Caldwell has it near side of the box. Now the Panthers knock it out of there. But the Spartans going to keep the heat on. Ball's kicked into the box. Knocked out again. The Panthers' defense is being tested, but it has been up to the test so far. We've got 5 minutes to go, first half. Caldwell takes the throw and throws it into the box. That's headed again. Legler, though, shielding the opponent well, and Sullivan's able to come up with the ball. He'll punt it out of trouble and towards midfield. Schultz now nicely plays the ball up to Kandwa. Kandwa over the far side, but the Spartans knock it away. Spartans now in front of their bench. That's Mejnan, but Legler will knock it out. I'm sorry, that's Coughlin over there. So, and Zielinski will not let Caldwell get past the box. Madison turns, kicks the ball off his left foot. That goes off of a Panther player, though, and Madison will take a corner kick.
Corner kick, Madison Memorial, taken by Noah Mejdan.
Ball saved by Sullivan, and it's knocked out, though, and it'll be another corner kick.
Madison Memorial, taken by Noah Mejdan.
Again, the Memorial team has some big bodies up front for corner kicks, but this one is left for Sullivan to pick up, and he'll punt it away towards midfield. Panthers would love to get another goal here before half, but it has been a competitive ball game so far. Panthers scoring in the 29th minute. Wirtz with a deflection on an original shot from Paisley. That one is nicely booted up towards Kandwa, but a little bit Moves a little fast and is past him and goes out of bounds before he can track it down. Foul on Spartans. Panthers will have a free kick here.
Free kick, Obregon.
Ray Rower to take the kick. Kicks it into the box nicely. The Spartan defender, though, heads it away. Coughlin kicks it back into the box, and now that one's going to be saved by LaFlash. Not actual save, but kept in bounds before it goes out so that he can punt it as opposed to a goal kick. That ball's going loosely in front of the Memorial bench, and we'll kick it out, and Memorial will have to throw it in. Caldwell throws it in. Panthers hustle back on defense. That's nicely played and knocked away. Spartans again, though, in their offensive zone trying to attack. Legler gets it out of there. Again, another green shirt coming up with the ball. Action's been fast and furious. This is a good matchup for both teams. That ball's to the box. Mejden, though, can't keep control of it. Now, here's a cross into the box, but no Spartan there to do anything with it, so the Panthers are able to get it out of trouble. 15 seconds left here in the first half.
10,
Kandwa
9,
over
8,
here to Schultz.
7,
It goes out of
6,
bounds, out of his reach,
5,
and Spartans
4,
will have a throw in. We'll wind down the
2,
last few seconds of
1.
the first half here. Panthers are up 1-0, and we'll
Your
be back after
score
a
at
break.
halftime is Oregon 1 and Madison Memorial 0.
Okay, we're back here for the second half of Saturday night's game on September 30th between the Oregon Panthers and the Memorial Spartans. The Panthers come running out onto the field. Spartans are already on the field, getting ready to kick off for the second half here. Duncan Morgan in here in the second half in goal for the Panthers. Looks like LaFlash is still the keeper for Memorial. So Panthers are up 1-0 here on the benefit of a goal from Max Wirtz in the at 29-20 on a original shot from deflection off of an original shot from Zach Paisley. That's the score so far. The possession has been fairly even. Both teams have had threats. It's come in spurts. Both teams playing pretty well offensively, but the defenses, both teams have been strong, as they really have been all season. Panthers have only given up 1.1 goals per game, and the Spartans have only given up 1.75. Spartans start with control, bringing it into the box here. That shot, though, goes wide. It deflected
Now
off
in goal
the Panthers, though,
for
so it's going to be a
Oregon,
corner kick
Duncan
for the Spartans.
Morgan. Corner kick, Madison Memorial, taken by Noah Mejden.
Morgan, the junior, gets a good opportunity in goal here in the second half here. That ball's headed out of trouble in front of the box, but the Spartans maintain control for a second, and then now Kondwa passes it to the near side here. This is Hendrickson. Kondwa chases it down. He's able to get a foot on it, but it goes right to a Spartan, and they'll bring it back across midfield. This is Caldwell with it for the Spartans, but it's now knocked away. Ball's kicked. Now Caldwell has it, trying to bring it into the box. In the left corner. Panthers, though, 3 Panthers there are able to knock it away. Kondwa comes up to leave it for Hendrickson. Hendrickson kicks it to midfield, but that goes out of bounds, so it'll be a throw-in for the Spartans here. Madison now with it. That ball is kicked out. It'll go out. It'll be a goal kick for Duncan Morgan. Kicks it towards midfield here at the near side. Hendrickson heads it, but that goes out of bounds, so the Spartans throw it in. That they're going to tell the Spartans to back up on their throw-in and try it over again. Hendrickson battling Spartan for it, and now Legler kicks it up towards the offensive zone and out of bounds. It'll be a Spartans throw in from their defensive position. Legler heads it towards McCombs. Now the Panthers will have to chase the ball back on defense. Number 6 brings it in, leaves it for Madison on the side of the box. He leaves it to the front of the box, but Panthers are able to chase it down and knock it out of there. Paisley, they're coming after the ball. Seem to be pushed down, but no call. Kondwa comes back for it. They're going to call a foul. I'm going to call a foul on the Panthers
Madison
on that one.
Memorial.
So Memorial will have a free kick. 10 yards in front of the circle. Kicked into the box, but headed out by Zielinski. Hendrickson controls it, brings it over here to the near side. Kicks it up across midfield. Off of a Spartan, they're able to keep it in bounds. Hendrickson comes back up for it. It's a heel tapped, but out of bounds. So Panthers will throw it in. Collision there, that goes off the Spartans. It'll be a throw in. Panthers throw it in. Ray Rauer throws it in quickly to Kondwa. That ball's left for the Spartans to kick it up towards midfield. Ashton now has it and tries to get it up to Caldwell. Gets back, comes back with it. Caldwell receives the pass. Looked like it was offsides, but no call. Referee did not raise the flag, so Spartans play on. Nicely defended there and knocked away from the box. Spartans, though, still having it. Spartans have put a lot of pressure on the Panther defense, but Panthers have not yet given up a goal. Panthers have 5 shutouts on the season, hoping to make it number 6. That's a foul now.
Free kick,
Oregon.
Oregon.
So Oregon will have a free kick.
You got to get a body in there. This is too easy.
Hendrickson heads it. Paisley with it near the box, leaves it for Condoa. An excellent pass, excellent shot. The Panthers are up 2-0. That was almost undefendable. Very, very nicely done as Paisley had it towards the right side of the box. Passes it in the air, Condoa able to take it out of the air and kick it towards the far corner of the goal. Nothing the keeper could do. Panthers up 2-0.
Oregon goal scored by Madison Condoa. Assist from Zach Bennett. Time of the goal, 50-59. Corner kick, Madison Memorial, taken by Noah Mejden.
Corner kick, Mejden takes it. Morgan, though, jumps up for it, sees it, and throws it out of trouble up to Paisley. I had the number wrong. That was Paisley or Bennett on the assist to Condoa on that goal. Zolins or Legler knocks it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Spartans. Down 2-0 here in the 53rd minute. Caldwell goes after the ball but cannot maintain it. It goes over the end line, so Morgan's going to have a goal kick. Caldwell goes down.
Now in for Oregon.
Taken out for injury.
Johnny Auer.
So we've stopped the clock.
Officials timeout for an injury.
As they'll come out, the Spartan coaches will come out to take a look at their player. He was limping around a little bit before he just sat down, so something with the leg there. But so the Panthers up 2-0. And the Spartans have certainly had their fair share
Injured
of offensive
player on the field is
opportunities.
Tyshawn Caldwell.
This game is far from over at this point. Panthers will group up, will huddle up in front of the penalty box, and have a little team pep talk as they prepare or wait for the injury to be reviewed and looked at. So next game for the Panthers is Tuesday night at Milton, and then they'll finish out the conference season the following Tuesday versus Fort Atkinson here. Panthers hoping for a little good fortune, or hoping for somebody to knock off or at least to tie Winona Grove in the last couple games. Winona Grove in first place right now with 4 wins, a loss and a tie in the Badger South, or no losses and a tie in the Badger South. Panthers with the loss, so Winona Grove will host Watertown on Tuesday. It's probably that's probably the one where they're possibly susceptible to a tie or a loss. So we'll have to see how that goes. Panthers will play Milton Tuesday night, and then they'll be here to host Brookfield Central, then Fort Atkinson to finish off the conference season, and then to finish off the regular season will be a game against Green Bay Notre Dame from Division III. Okay, live action started again. Ray Rauer with the ball, kicks it out. Now I guess they ruled it out, and so it'll be a throw-in for the Spartans. And that ball's kicked out, and it'll be a throw-in now for the Spartans. Hendrickson kicked it out. Morgan now will take a goal kick as that ball went out over the end
Goal
line.
kick,
So
Oregon.
Memorial looks a little dejected at this point, so we need to take advantage of it before they not let them get feeling back into this game. Ray Rauer throw in up to Auer, but over his head, but headed out by the Spartans, so it'll be another throw in for Ray Rauer near the box. Lines up, goes back to the fence to start his run to the line, throws it in to the box. Attempt to head it, and I think that's McCombs knocked hips with the keeper, the flash on that one, and he looks down and hurt, so he's going to have to stop the clock again for an injury timeout. So we're at 54-47 here, still fairly early in the second half with the Panthers up at 2-0. Panthers scored first on a goal by Max Wirtz, deflecting an original shot from Zach Paisley, and that was at 29-20, and then they scored again at 51-03 by Kondwa on a pass from Zach Bennett across the penalty box. So Panthers up 2-0 at this point. They're taking a look at McCombs. So this is a good opportunity to thank our sponsors here. I'd like to thank our generous sponsors for their support: Oregon Community Bank, William R. Torhorst and Associates, Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic, Maria's Pizza, Bill's Food Center, Ziggy's Barbecue Smokehouse and Ice Cream Parlor, the Oregon Chamber of Commerce, and the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. So as they're walking Colin McCombs off of the field, and it looks like he's hobbling pretty badly. So we'll see what happens with that. I think knees collided, or I'm not sure. But anyway, so he looks like he'll be out for the remainder of the game. We'll bring in a substitution. That's tough to see. So Panthers are going to huddle up again in their defensive area and talk about it. So get ready for the last 36 minutes of the game. Our referee blows the whistle and pulls everybody back into the game as we'll get going. So the Flash will kick it, punt it towards midfield. It actually goes out of bounds, so the Panthers will have a throw in. Spartans on the move in the offensive zone. Coughlin steps up to knock that ball away nicely. Panthers now coming up with it. We'll have to throw in on the far side. Spartans can't control it. And here come the Panthers as Zach Bennett pushes it up to Hendrickson. Hendrickson trying to get into the box, but it's knocked away. Panthers will now throw it in. Ray Rauer runs up from his defensive position to take the throw in. He steps to the back to the fence, prepares, runs up, throws it, and it is headed out by the Spartans, and now the Spartans are on the move towards midfield. That ball goes off of a Spartan, so the Panthers now get an opportunity to throw it in near midfield. Like they're battling for it. Spartans get control near midfield. Bud Zielinski nicely steps up on that one. Auer with the ball now, taking it towards the box and into the box. Two defenders, though, meet him. Hendrickson sends it in. Bennett can't come up with it. Spartans are going to knock it out of trouble and out of bounds, and Ray Rauer will run up to take another throw in to get it into the box. Ray Rauer throws it into the box, header, nothing doing. Spartans not able to clear it quite yet, though. Panthers still trying to keep up the pressure. Now the Spartans step up and knock it out. Zielinski, though, on the defensive side for the Panthers, ready to receive it, but now the Spartans are into their offensive zone or at midfield. Legler now with it. Panthers again push it up. Condoa to Bennett. Bennett looking to get it to the corner but can't find the angle, so he'll leave it for Wirtz. Spartans now work it in their offensive zone. Madison trying to look for a way as he passes it back to the back line. He runs up through several Panther players, Madison does, and the Spartans now have the ball in the offensive zone. The Panthers making it a little bit difficult for them to proceed towards the box. They're going to call a foul on the Spartans on that one, and so the Panthers will now have a free
Oregon.
kick. Opportunity to move it into the offensive zone and work for the Panthers now. Now we're working with it. Defense for the Spartans step up, though, and they're able to get it out of trouble. Ball's now booted as they look for Madison, but Ray Rauer is able to knock it out of trouble. Caldwell was hurt earlier in this half, and we haven't seen him back. So Madison's been most of the offensive attack up front. Borden in now for the Panthers.
Now in for Oregon, Jared Hodner.
And I didn't see Podner.
Now in for Madison Memorial, Tyshawn Caldwell.
Here's Caldwell coming back in as he'll take the throw in. Madison now with it. Trying to get it off of the Panther player, but he missed, and it goes over to Morgan. He waits for Caldwell to come up and pressure him before he picks it up, throw it forward to his defensive player, Coughlin. Now, though, the Spartans have it back right at midfield. Coughlin steps in front of that, and then Wirtz comes back to it. He's knocked over, but comes back up. Borden knocks it out of bounds, and so it'll be a throw in for the Spartans. Caldwell now with it. Podner comes to him to help out Ravenauer. Number 6 with that shot. Morgan saves it, and he'll punt it away. That
Morgan.
shot was taken by Christian Vitella. Wirtz now chasing it down around midfield, but Madison trying to get it away from the Panthers unsuccessfully. Wirtz now kicks it here near side to Borden. Borden trying to get it into the box, but he's thwarted by the Spartan defense. Mudd, number 8, loses the ball, and Panthers come back up with it. Kondoa leaves a pass for Auer, but it just is out of his reach, and the Spartan keeper comes over to pick it up and put it away. That'll be a throw-in Spartans on the far side. .63 minutes in. Panthers up 2-0, looking for their 6th shutout victory of the season. But Caldwell takes it to the box and knocks it off of the Panther player. And
Corner
so he's
kick, Madison Memorial, taken by Noah Mejden.
Oh, it's Mejden down there. Caldwell. Nope. That ball didn't get elevated enough, and Morgan comes up front to pick it up. Borden. That pass was over the sideline, and so the Panthers are going to throw it in.
Now in for Oregon, Carter Hendrickson and Zach Paisley.
So Hendrickson and Paisley back in. Podner heads that ball, but 3 defenders are there for the Spartans to control it. Wirtz, though, battling for the ball now. Spartans come up with it and come across midfield. Zawinski getting turned around, but he's maintaining and staying in front of the ball. Now that's left to the corner for number 8. Takes a left-footed shot or pass across, but the header attempt misses. And that's going to go out of bounds. There'll be a throw-in for the Panthers. Paisley with it. Yep. Gets
Free kick, Oregon.
Gets fouled. It'll be a free kick for the Panthers across midfield. Coughlin taking it, but trying to work quickly and getting it to Paisley. Paisley, though, defended by two players. The Spartans come up with it. Spartans now with a throw in. Caldwell chasing it down, getting it into the box, but Ray Rauer knocks it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in again. Caldwell is going to take the throw in. A lot of game left, still 23 and a half minutes left in the game. 2-0 Panthers. The Spartans have certainly put on the pressure. That ball goes out. They're going to rule a corner kick off of Panthers, a corner kick for the Spartans. As
Corner
Mesden
kick,
will go over to
Madison
the corner
Memorial.
to take it.
Taken by Noah Mesden.
Again, will be a need for the Panthers to mark up on the big bodies of the Spartans to prevent a good header attempt. But Mesden's corner kick is left short for Morgan to play it. He throws it to midfield for Kondua, but it's defended well, and the Spartans are able to control the ball. Caldwell now with it, trying to bring it into the box. Leaves it for number 6. 6 with the cross, but Panthers knock it out of bounds again. Caldwell takes the throw in. Try to receive that pass back from number 2 and just left his foot up in the air, and it went right underneath it. Wirtz chasing the ball down. Now Caldwell has it. Wirtz, though, deflects it. Now number 6 takes it to the corner of the box. Mesden is going to be ruled to be offsides here, and it's going to be a free kick for the Panthers.
Oregon.
So Duncan Morgan will come over to this side of the box, set it down, and prepare to take a free kick. With just over 21 minutes to go in the game. Nice kick off the free kick, goes well across midfield. This one's trouble, but Morgan steps up and into it. And now it's kicked out by Legler into the Panther bench, so the Spartans are going to have a throw in here. They throw it into Caldwell. And the Panther defense has been attacking the Spartan offense well with 2 players on the ball to be able to make it difficult for them to move. Nicely knocked out of there. That cross is left in the box. Ray Rauer heads it out. Caldwell is going to take another throw in near the corner. He throws it into the box for Mesden. He threw it out of bounds. So
Goal kick, Oregon.
Morgan's going to get a goal kick here.
Now in for Oregon, Johnny Auer and Zach Bennett.
And that's headed by Hendrickson, but Spartans kick it into the offensive zone. Mesden tries to get it to Caldwell. And the Panthers are able to get it out of there. Auer takes a nice leap, but not able to quite reach it. And the Spartans send it back to their keeper. Nice step up there by Zielinski to make it difficult for the Panthers to get, or the Spartans to get it across midfield, but now they do. Number 2 brings it across, passes it to 8. He leaves it into the box is number 13. And they're going to call a foul on, they're going to call a penalty, a foul on Legler. They're going to give a penalty, award a penalty shot to the Spartans. That's a tough break. Could have
Penalty
been
kick, Madison Memorial,
left alone. There
taken
was
by
a physical
Noah Mejden.
battle there, though, so they whistled it as a penalty. So the Spartans are now going to get a penalty kick as Mejden sets to take it for them, and he'll take it and get it in the goal. So Mejden hits the penalty kick at 71-23, and the Spartans are now on the board. 2-1 Panthers. All right, referee ready.
Madison
to get the game
Memorial
going.
goal scored by Noah Mejden. Time of the goal, 71-23.
So the pressure's back on. Panthers will have to be up for the task here. We've got 18 minutes to go. Need to get back up and control this game. Spartans have a throw in on the far side. Ooh, that ball is trouble, but knocked out of the way. And so the Spartans are now going to have another corner kick.
Corner kick, Madison Memorial, taken by Noah Mejden.
Mejden sets to take the corner kick. Caldwell goes stand in front of Morgan. Mejden now, it comes back to him. He takes the cross. The header attempt does not succeed. Panthers get it out of there. Spartans with a throw in far side. Caldwell will take it. That throw in is high and into the box. Panthers are able to keep it out of there. Auer was back to support on defense, and now he runs up, chase it down on offense. Two guys are back there with him. We're going to call a foul on Auer, I believe, on that one. So it'll be a free kick for Memorial.
Free kick, Madison Memorial.
step up by Ray Rauer at midfield. Zawinski now steps back to receive it. Oh, that shot by Auer.
Saved
Goes
by
off the
LaFlash.
left foot. Nice shot. Goes off
Now
of
in for
LaFlash and
Oregon.
over the end
Madison
line. So
Kandua.
the Panthers will now have another
Max Wirtz.
corner kick.
And Zach Bennett. Corner kick, Oregon.
Kandua knocks it off of one of the Spartan defenders there, so he's going to have another
Corner kick,
We've got
Oregon.
15 minutes to go in this game. The Panthers are up 2-1. Ooh. Spartans now on the run. Ray Rauer steps up to take it away. Nicely done, right at midfield. He kicks it to the corner as Hendrickson is going to chase it down. He gets to it, crosses it, but it goes out of bounds.
Goal kick, Madison Memorial.
So Memorial now has a goal kick. Wirtz wins that ball, but leaves it between two Oregon players, and the Spartans step up for it. Now they're going to, no, I didn't see that out of bounds, but they will call a throw in for the Panthers as Ray Rauer throws it in. Spartans are able to win it. Ray Rauer comes back for that ball, heads it, and now Wirtz has it. Wirtz, let's see, we're at the far side. That is Schultz over there. That's left. And now Coughlin knocks it out of trouble.
Free kick, Oregon.
Ball's booted up towards the box, headed by the Spartans. Now the left-footed kick by Bennett goes up and over.
Goal
the
kick,
goal.
Madison Memorial.
So LaFlash will kick it. We'll take a goal kick.
Now in for Oregon, Nick Borden.
Throw in Panthers far side.
Free kick, Madison Memorial.
Ashton gets in front of it to control it for the Spartans. Now they're trying to work into the box. Zawinski is able to come up with it. Passes it to Hendrickson, who passes it back to him to take a kick, but goes towards midfield and out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in for the Spartans. Ray Rauer, though, receives it. It's knocked off of Ray Rauer, and the Spartans have a throw in again. Madison kicks it off of this Oregon player, and so it's going to be a
Corner kick, Madison Memorial, taken by Noah Mejden.
Player comes short as an option to sort of spread out the defense. Oh, boy, on that one, Morgan bats it out, but he was also hit on that as he tried to bat it out. Referee did not see that. Mejden gets past his defender, lifts it up, but Morgan able to pick it out of the air for its trouble. Morgan now kicks that up into the past midfield. Now Hendrickson comes over here to get the ball. Passes it to Condoa. Condoa comes back for it. Condoa looking around. Now he leaves it for Bennett. That ball now is controlled by the Spartans as the Spartans try to work and get it out of their defensive end. Number 8 now with it. Passes it up to Caldwell, but that one goes the opposite direction of the way he was going, so the Panthers are able to control it. So we've got a few substitutions
Now in
coming
for
in. This will have a throw
Oregon,
in
Zach
for the Panthers.
Paisley and
right near
Zach
midfield.
Schultz.
We're less than 10 minutes to go in this game with the Panthers up 2-1. Sure like to get another goal here and secure this victory. Conduit chasing it down, but that goes out and over the end line,
Goal
and it'll
kick,
be a goal kick
Madison
for
Memorial.
Madison Memorial. That'll be a throw in front of the Spartans bench. Coughlin will take a throw in again as it goes out of bounds. Panthers work on their defensive line. Ray Rauer over to Schultz. Schultz get to Wirtz. Wirtz tries to get it back to him, but the Memorial player steps up and knocks it out of bounds. Throw in again for the Panthers. Ray Rauer comes over to take the throw in. He'll take his time as the Panthers are up 2-1. Walk back to the fence, start his run up, and try to get this thrown into the box. Throws it in. Paisley trying to head it. Now he controls it, takes a shot, but it goes up and over the goal.
Goal kick, Madison Memorial.
So the Spartans will get a goal kick as LaFlash will take it. We're under 8 minutes to go. The Panthers are up 2-1. This very entertaining game here tonight, Saturday night, September 30th in Oregon. Paisley heads that goal kick. Now Wirtz. Spartans, though, are able to control the ball. That is Caldwell, leaves it for Madison, but Madison will pass it to the far side and try to spread out the defense. That ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in awarded to the Panthers now. The Panthers will try to maintain control of the ball, get it across midfield, and work offensively. Unfortunately, though, this is Madison now on the edge of the box, but he's got two guys around him defending and take it away. That ball is kicked, though, and out of bounds. So it'll be it's going to be a throw-in now for Memorial. Madison with it, leaves it in front. Number 2 takes a shot. It goes up and over the goal.
Goal kick, Oregon.
That's Diego Mancera, number 2, with
Now
that shot.
in for Oregon, Johnny Auer.
Referee stops the clock here. I think he's coming over to question that clock. Talk about the clock here.
84-0-0.
He's going to put 30 seconds back on the clock.
I don't know. Maybe the parents don't help out.
Not sure the reasoning for the 30 seconds back on the clock, but nonetheless, we got 6 minutes left to go. Morgan takes the kick. Paisley leaves it for Wirtz here. However, he's defended well by two guys, and the Spartans are able to come back up with it. Wirtz, though, does not give up and wins it. He passes it to Paisley. Paisley being held on that one for sure, but he's going to play through. The referee's going to let him play through on advantage. Paisley takes the shot attempt, and it is saved by LaFlash. So on that one, the referee raised the flag, noticing a foul. However, since Paisley had advantage on it, they did not stop play. Gave the Panthers the shot opportunity. So back come the Spartans, though. That's knocked out of bounds. Or no, not out of bounds. Panthers are able to save it on the far side. But Memorial kicks it up on their defensive line. Panthers defense up to the test. So far, other than a penalty in the box, so it's 2-1 Panthers. But now the Spartans, though, still making the offensive pressure. Sure would like to get it out. Spartan goes down, hoping for a whistle, but no call made. Wirtz kicks it out of trouble into the Panther dugout, and it'll be a throw-in for the Spartans. We have 4 minutes to go in this exciting ball game, and it's Panthers 2, Spartans 1. Madison turns on it and kicks it wide right of the goal, so it'll be going to be a
Now in for
goal kick.
Oregon, Carter Hendrickson. Goal kick, Oregon.
Morgan kicks it to the center circle. Now the Panthers are able to control the ball. Panthers will have a throw-in. Ball bounced off of Paisley's hand, but the referees didn't see it, or arm, so the Panthers will throw it in. Madison kicks it across midfield, but the Panthers are able to knock it back across. Spartans, though, have their offensive attack going here. Panthers chase back, and the ball goes out of bounds, so it's going to be a throw-in for the Panthers. We've got less than 3 minutes to go. Panthers looking for their 10th game in a row without a loss. We're going to walk Ray Rower over to take the throw-in. So, yeah, the Panthers have won, and then the last 9 games have won 7 with 2 ties. The referee seems to be losing control of this game just a little bit. Certainly a competitive game going in the last few minutes. Spartans in front of the box. Panthers defense trying to deflect it. Nicely stopped by Morgan towards the corner of the goal. Morgan hit a nice tip to get it out of there, but it's going to be a corner kick. For
Madison
the Spartans
Memorial,
now.
taken by Noah Mejden.
Mad rush here in the last 2 minutes. Duncan taps it out, and the defense is able to kick it out of the box. Panthers, though, want to get it out of the defensive area. That'll be a throw-in awarded to the Panthers now. 2-1
Now
Panthers.
in for Oregon.
Less than a minute and a half, we'll have another substitution. Kandwa coming in. Boy, the referee's going to stop the clock, I think, on all our substitutions here. That's kicked to Kandwa. Spartans will have to come back and track it down and take a throw in. It's been a good game, and this is a good game for the Panthers to be able to work under pressure, have the practice working under pressure in the last minute of a game, in a competitive game, up 2-1. We're less than a minute. We're now 45 seconds to go. Panthers with the ball on their offensive area. Attempt to drive it to the corner, but they're going to call. Wow, the referee.
Goal kick, Madison Memorial.
The line official called a corner kick, but the main referee called it for a goal kick. So he wins out. We're down to 12 seconds here in this game.
9, 8,
It'll
7,
be going to be
6,
a
5,
free
4,
kick for the Panthers, and the Panthers will go away with this win.
1.
Nicely played. As the final score of the game is Panthers 2, Madison Memorial 1.
The final
Panthers
score
now
of
finish
tonight's
up
WIAA
are now
non-conference boys
10
varsity
wins,
soccer match is Oregon
3 losses,
2
3 ties,
and
going up
Madison
with
Memorial 1.
going on the road the next
The
Tuesday
Oregon
to a
boys'
game with
next home soccer
conference
match
game
is
with
on
Milton.
Thursday, October 5th, here at Huntoon Field, when your Panthers host the Brookfield Central Lancers.
So
JV's kickoff
this
at
was
5 o'clock.
we enjoyed bringing this
Varsity
game to you
starts
tonight. My
at
name is
7.
Guy Pearson, along with Sean
Thursday
Bull on the
night
camera. We
against
thank you for watching.
Brookfield
Have a good night.
Central.